Hello and welcome to Coffee with the Librarians, week of December 6th. I can't believe we're that far into the year right now. Let me just take a moment to kind of feel into the energy. I don't know what's coming. Okay, what the librarians want to talk about is our instinctual nature as humans and how we have intentionally trained our instinctual nature out. And it's it's a trap. It's a trap. Oh, going way back to the Garden of Eden, the knowledge of good and evil isn't necessarily good as we would think of good and evil. It is the knowledge of, wow, it's the knowledge of everything. It's foresight, it's planning, it's that knowledge and ability to see all the different strands that separates us from animals. It's knowledge. It's the it's the knowledge to be out of the present moment. The knowledge of good and evil is the knowledge of what it's like to be out of the present moment. And holy cow, this is why that is so important. What's so important about that is we are pretty much the only species that knows what it's like to be out of the present moment. And that is a huge gift that can also really derail us, because when we know what it's like to be out of the present moment, we spend most of our time outside of the present moment, and we spend most of our time spinning things up in our heads about what will and what if and what could. And that knowledge was meant to be given to humankind when we were able to handle it. And it came to us too early and we were not able to handle it. We weren't able to handle it. Oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. We're not able to handle it when we can't manage it by keeping ourselves in the present moment and using it intentionally to help us make a decision that will be good for our soul. The problem is when humans were given that information too early and we become distracted by it and we overthink things. Like literally, we overthink things. We are not trusting our human instinct. Oh, it was a shift. Oh, this is so cool. It was the shift from the heart to the head. The knowledge of good and evil was the shift from the heart to the head. We as humans were living more instinctual in our hearts. And then the knowledge of good and evil gave us the ability to think. And while it's not bad to have the ability to think, what is bad is moving our way of living from the heart to our head. That's what the problem was. So it's on how to integrate that, how to use the head and to know when we need the head, but how to live from our heart. We're not supposed to live from our head. And that is, of course, that is the reminder this time, not necessarily this time of year, but that is the reminder right now for us to go back to being a little bit more instinctual, because being instinctual is living from the heart. Totally. Being instinctual is living from the heart. We get too trapped up in our thoughts. And that is the reminder that they wanted to come through. That is the message, that the knowledge of good and evil is living for the shift from the heart to the head and living from the head. And we need to come back down into our hearts and live from a more instinctual place. Because if we, oh, that's interesting. If we give from our heart, we're not going to overthink, I can't do that. If we love from our heart, we're not going to overthink, this shouldn't be that way. If we do everything from the heart, it's actually going to work out better, because that means we are on path, we are on track, we are doing everything that we need to do, and we're not, that's the trap. It's the trap of thinking things through in our head that aren't true, because we spin story, with our head. We spin scenarios with our head that aren't actually accurate. Wow, that's cool. So that is the message today. Live from a more instinctual place, which is living from the heart, acting from the heart, responding from the heart and doing from the heart. And to notice whenever your head is like, no, we shouldn't do that. No, that won't work. No, I can't do this because of this. That's the trap. And that is you not being able to handle that knowledge. Oh, that is you not being ready for the knowledge. Of course. So live from your heart, be a little more instinctual. It's not saying don't think, but it's live from here and don't let your mind trap you. I have to sit with that a while. Thanks so much. Enjoy that. And I will see you next week. But yeah, there's a lot coming in, but they are complete around that message. And yeah, there is more to come, but not for now. Have a good week. Bye.